What will the league have in store for them when they get there?
Look, SVP, reality is coming.
Okay.
You know, there's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it.
Of course.
And you see it on the NBA side, and you're going to see it on this side, where, you know, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Do you remember the bold remarks made by former league MVP Diana Taurasi? Those words haven't aged well. The new reality has a name, and it's Caitlin Clark. In her debut WNBA season, she's taken the league by storm, claiming the Rookie of the Year title, a spot on the first team All-WNBA, and shattering an astonishing 62 records. In this video, we'll explore how 10 former WNBA MVPs are recognizing her brilliance and even eating their words. Plus, stay tuned for a surprise 11th admirer who's...
She just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her play.
Whose praise might surprise you. Caitlin's historic season has rewritten the record books, breaking assist and three-point records, earning the most all-star votes ever, and capturing the hearts of fans.
Caitlin Clark is way better, way sooner than anybody thought.
Everywhere. And this is just her first year. Imagine what's next. First, Candace Parker, a two-time MVP and multiple-time champion, has praised Caitlin's star power and its transformative effect on women's basketball.
And it takes time for people to want to be a part of it and to see it. I think it does take star power, and we're seeing how the value of that in the Caitlin Clarks.
As a prominent basketball analyst, Parker has highlighted Clark's ability to elevate the sport as a whole. Next,
I think that's what she's done for the game, you know, in general. I don't say women's basketball, I say the game of basketball, period. You want to see a show, and I think that that's the biggest thing. You always talk about Steph being a showman. I mean, this is a showman right here.
Yes.
You're able to have sellout crowds to come and see you play. You have student sections that hate you, that want you to lose. That's what sports is, and that's what competition is, and Caitlin's brought all of that and some.
Time champion and two-time MVP Breanna Stewart wasted no time recognizing Clark's talent.
When you talk about players that change the game when they're on the court, whether they're touching the ball or not, you have to guard her when she steps into the gym. And so I don't think we've seen anything like that in women's basketball. I've played against a number of great shooters.
Yes.
Somebody that when they walk in the gym, you have to guard them. And I think the way the game is played has allowed her to showcase that skill, to be able to take that shot. That shot's being a good shot. It speaks to where basketball is right now.
After just a month in the league, Stewart was singing Caitlin's praises, acknowledging the immense impact she's had on her team and the league.
Caitlin is a great player, and I think the way that she's kind of came into this league, she's continuing to hold her own and show everyone what she can do.
Veteran WNBA star and 2012 MVP Tina Charles also shared her admiration.
The numbers, the viewership, the attendance, the way that she plays the game, you know, she's ultra competitive. Her ability to really stretch the floor and find her teammates. You know, she has these games where it's like you have to guard her wherever she is.
Calling it a privilege to compete against Clark. With 14 years in the league, Charles's recognition is all the more significant.
Yeah, I mean, the energy that we're getting, the reception, the eyes that we're getting on us, it's amazing. And it's just because of that new generation that's coming in.
Nneka Ogwumike, the 2016 MVP and perennial All-Star, also expressed her admiration for Clark after their All-Star Game victory, saying it's impossible to deny the impact she's having on the league.
Obviously, we know who Caitlin Clark is and what she's been able, her impact in this league and especially this year. So however we can get it, I'll take it for me personally. So just thankful that I'm able to be a part of it and still be here to witness it, yeah.
One of the most touching moments came from Caitlin's childhood idol, Minnesota legend Maya Moore, the 2014 MVP. Moore shared the story.
I mean, I thought that they were professional, like as anyone at this level would be. You know, I'm always impressed by the two of them. I think it was also really fun to see them playing together tonight. They had some synergy and the maturity that they have going in, not even just being here at All-Star.
Of meeting a young Clark years ago and how she's since admired Caitlin's leadership.
Thank you, too. What's up, CC? How are you? How you doing? Good to see you. You got the rush? Yeah.
Leadership on and off the court. Their connection has only grown, with more even surprising Caitlin before her final regular season game at Iowa, a moment that brought immense joy to both players. If you're enjoying Caitlin Clark's rise to greatness, don't.
It's just really, really cool to think about one of those little girls who became Caitlin Clark. So I think it just goes to show you, when you just do your best to be in the moment and treat people with kindness, and just be present when you can, it really makes a big difference. And looking at the type of person and leader that she can be with people.
Forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We appreciate your support.
I still feel like I was this tall and freaking out, and I ran across the court, gave you a hug. I know. Now I'm like taller than you. Oh my gosh.
Let's continue celebrating this incredible athlete and the legacy she's already building. Remember Cheryl Swoops, one of Caitlin's harshest critics?
All I ever wanted to do was meet her. I didn't have a phone. My dad didn't have his phone, so I just ran over. It's like, can you sign my shirt? Signed my shirt, gave her a hug, ran away. It's like the most vivid memory I have of like women's basketball growing up, and like honestly, like I still tell everybody that story because it meant so much to me. It's like so cool.
Well, her former teammate and the first ever WNBA MVP, Cynthia Cooper, has stepped in to shut down the hate and give Clark the praise she deserves. Cooper went so far.
But she's so crafty. This is what people don't know about Caitlin. She's not just a three-point shooter. She's a great passer, not a mediocre passer, not so-so. She is a great passer, but also she's crafty. I saw her get the ball, lay it up on the back door cut. Like they waiting for her to pop out to the three-point line. Boom, she slips back door, gets that bucket. Like she is crafty, and she's just a rookie. She's just a rookie. That level of greatness, that level of play on a consistent basis as a rookie puts you up in the upper echelon of any league, definitely the W.
Is to say that having Clark on Team USA is not just great for basketball, but great for America, a powerful endorsement from a true legend. 2021 MVP Jonquil Jones joined the ranks of those defending Clark from her detractors. Jones's support wasn't just surprising.
I would have put Caitlin Clark on Team USA, absolutely. Any USA basketball experience for someone as young as Caitlin Clark is going to benefit America for years and years and years and years. So yeah, I would have put her absolutely on Team USA.
Flipped the narrative entirely.
I wish, Caitlin Clark had that experience this year because she's our future.
Her statement emphasized the importance of focusing on uplifting talent like Clark's while rejecting harm.
You have to be careful when you say like the Fever fans, because I don't think it's the Fever fans. I think it's the people that wanted Caitlin Clark to be a certain type of way and they thought that she was. And so they became Caitlin Clark fans, assuming that. And then they realized like, oh no, she's actually not racist.
Full generalizations, reminding everyone why Caitlin is a generational player. Indiana Fever legend.
They wanted to latch on to Caitlin Clark and then use her as, this fuel to be able to be the way that they want it to be. They want her to be the representation of their racism and their view on the world, and she's not like that.
WNBA champion and 2011 MVP Tamika Catchings also threw her support behind Clark. Catchings, who has seen the highs and lows of the Fever franchise, spoke about the Caitlin Clark effect and how her game is resonating with fans across the league. Such admiration from a seasoned veteran is no small feat. Let's not forget three-time MVP Lisa Leslie, who once suggested Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese should share the Rookie of the Year honor. Clearly, that take didn't age.
I just want to ask, to start off, Caitlin Clark right now, Indiana Fever. What is she doing for the WNBA? How much do you love it?
Caitlin Clark effect, being able to come in, but what I think is what she brings.
Yeah.
Coming from the college run, there's a lot of great rookies that have come in. She's definitely spearheading it all.
Well, Leslie is now firmly on Team Clark, praising her after Clark's record-breaking performance. Talk about a